Hello, class, and welcome to the first day of 8th grade English and Language Arts, or ELA. I'm Mr. Nice, and I will be your ELA teacher. I've heard a lot of jokes about my name over the years, and I would challenge each of you to get creative and come up with one that I haven't heard. So I'm going to start the class today by telling you guys a little bit about myself. Then later on, I'll give each of you an opportunity to share a little bit about yourself with both me and your fellow classmates. So, I grew up here in Maryland, outside of DC, but now I live over in Annapolis. I also spent a lot of time on my family's farm in southern Maryland, both as a kid and as an adult. I like to get down there on the weekends. One interesting thing that I do down there is I have an oyster farm off of my dock. Oysters are really good for the environment because they clean out the water. I would love to get into more discussion about this and tell you guys and even show you some pictures of my oyster beds, but we'll save that for a time when we have some free time later in the year. One thing I really want to focus in on is I think it's important for you guys to know why it is that I am qualified to be your English teacher. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my schooling. I went to a school called Whittier College, which is in Southern California, where I studied English and earned a bachelor's degree. I then went on to study at the University of Maryland University College, where I earned a master's degree in teaching English. The reason that I chose to focus specifically on English is that I think there's so much freedom and creativity in the things that we say and write. And I want all of you to have these skills to express yourselves, to tell other people what it is that you think and what it is that you feel. Language is a tool that we all use to interact with each other. And when you guys leave middle school, I want all of you to be masters at using that tool. A big part of why I chose to teach in a school for students with learning differences is that, like a lot of you, I grew up with a learning difference. For me, I struggled with ADD, which made it hard for me to concentrate on just one thing around me. It was a major challenge for me in high school, largely because I never learned any strategies to manage it. My hope for all of you is to teach you some strategies that you'll be able to use when you go on to high school to find success, not only in your English and language arts classes, but in your other classes too. That being said, I do realize that not all of you are excited to be here in ELA. I understand that this subject can be frustrating, and all I would ask of you is to give me your day's best effort. I know that every day can't be perfect, that we won't necessarily get through all of our agenda each day. But if you come in and show me some effort and show me what you can do on that day, things will go well and we will get where you need to be. You should know that my classroom is a safe place. You are always welcome to raise your hand and ask a question, or even just raise your hand and ask for help if you're confused about what's happening in the class. Now, I'm excited to start teaching this class and getting to know all of you.